Right, guys. A lot of confusion. Bitcoin rallying, but crypto altcoins, well, they're moderately rallying. We're not seeing the crazy gains that we're supposed to be seeing. And look, guys, Bitcoin has been rallying, doing its own thing since 2023, late 2023. Altcoins kind of followed, but then stalled for a bit because there was a lot of things in the economy that scared investors away from quote unquote investing. I'm going to talk to you about that. And I'm also going to talk to you about the bull market, the crypto bull market, the stock market, the state of the economy, and politics. So, this is it, guys. This is going to be all in one video. Look, I've invested a lot of money just recently in crypto. I bought a lot of coins, 4 coins specific. I'm consolidated. And you can find the portfolio actually in the link in the bio because I made it public for everybody to see that, of course, is a free member of Patreon. And guys, I know what you're seeing. You're seeing Bitcoin rallying and you're wondering, well, if Bitcoin is rallying, why altcoins aren't? And we'll talk about that in a minute. But the stock market as well. What's wrong with the stock market? Why is it all-time high? And earnings are mixed. I mean, shouldn't we at least get a little bit of a correction? You told us, Zed, there was a correction. Yes. Yes, guys. I told you a lot of things. And everybody who said the same thing. But corrections, overvaluations can last months and years before they finally crack. And I think everybody out there who's on the fence as well, like me, with the stock market, needs to understand you have 2 choices here. Number one, you just go with the momentum and hope you pull out before everything craters down the line in the future. Or you just sit on the sideline and go with what's cheap. And right now, the only thing that's cheap in comparison to everything else is crypto altcoins. I know, it sounds crazy. Like, how can you tell us that when you look at stocks? I'd rather buy a stock that actually does something rather than a crypto that does nothing. Well, it's not about it does something. A stock you can evaluate with PE ratio. Cryptos you can't really put a number on because when the money flows in, it's just gonna, it's just gonna flow. Guys, please, this time stop it. Don't talk to me about good project. Please, let's stop there. Right? If it's not Bitcoin, nothing else is a good project. Okay? So do not embarrass yourself with quote unquote good project. There's only a storyline. And a storyline everybody follows is this is thing, this is gonna be the future. Listen, we already know Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, the top 3 in this game so far. Everything else is just like, living in the shadows of these 3 at this moment. Now, Solana just emerged, of course, recently. But everything else, and I think people, listen, when the frenzy begins, people don't care what they're buying. They just buy because they see momentum and they see value. They see that it's cheap. And that's what you're looking for. The question is, when do you get it? Nobody knows when you're going to get that. So, the next 4 years, however, there's more upside than downside because you have a president in the United States that's looking to deregulate or kind of stay relaxed on this new industry called crypto. And just like any other nation, they should, because that generates a lot of taxes and a lot of money and a lot of revenue for companies dealing in that. Okay, so I think there's more upside than downside in this specific industry. The upside, we still haven't realized it fully, but in the next 4 years, there's something coming. Okay, and it's not just going to be bull markets in the next 4 years, even under Trump. No, guys, you will also have corrections, pullbacks. You'll also have some downturns in the economy, in the whole world, in the financial systems. Like, just because you have a president who's pro something, it doesn't mean he's just gonna be in control of everything. There's things that he's out, it's out of his control, and you have to also understand that. This also relates to the stock market, right? The stock market might be overvalued, and everybody is betting on it to fall, but there's things outside of the control of everybody else, right? Like the Federal Reserves are going to continue cutting rates in 2025, and that will keep pushing prices higher, even for crypto. And new regulations that are pro crypto might be implemented, right? Some other guy, Bitcoin maybe goes to 150,000. So all of these things will influence prices in cryptos, in altcoins. And I guess, guys, even Bitcoin itself can also pull back. But if you know anything about crypto, any pullback in crypto or in Bitcoin will always be engulfed. And we've seen that, guys, time and time again. So all I'm saying here, guys, is if whatever you buy today in altcoins, cryptos, make sure you're betting for the next 4 years. Because in the next 4 years, you might even have two bull markets, especially with the next half and approaching for Bitcoin. And money comes and goes into altcoins. And make sure you understand the risks of everything that you get into. I think most people will start to learn about the storyline that Donald Trump is pro crypto and Bitcoin, and it will just rally. Look, and in my opinion, what I felt like what should have happened was everybody starts to have more money, savings. Everybody starts to have excess savings, and that's when bull markets in the crypto market begin. But clearly, people already have money. Clearly, there's a lot of savings on the sideline, and that's where you're seeing money being invested in the market. But I feel like even institutions might join the fun this time around on altcoins and cryptos. So, guys, the stock market itself is a little bit confusion. Personally, I'm trying to just hold off from investing my money in the stock market because now I've put money in crypto. So I'm just gonna wait for an opportunity in the stock market because there isn't, right? There's only day trading opportunities for you day traders, and that is in crypto coins or stocks probably. AI is still overvalued, even though it's missing, and it's car EVs. I mean, that's still messy at the moment, guys. I don't even know why Tesla rallied. So there's a lot of confusing parts here. And I think somewhere down the line, there might be some kind of a pullback or correction. And just remember, crypto is one of those things you make 20% and you're down 20%. And then down the line, you're up 100%. So when you trade or invest or huddle, don't go crazy on it, okay? Just be clever here. But yeah, it hasn't even started, right? I feel like when people start to have more money down the line, I think they'll start to invest. And listen, we've had two bull markets in 4 years. So we might have two bull markets in 4 years. So that's 2017, 2020. Okay? So just patience, I guess. Patience is all we're looking for here. And if you have all the time in the world, then this is for you. If you're looking for a quick buck, then I generally don't have a clue where to put your money in because everything is either expensive or the economy is confusing. So you either make the bet now and come to terms with possibly maybe your portfolio is flat for months or years. That's just a risk, right? Or you just say I'm screw it. I'm gonna hold for 4 years, and I'm fine with that. And that's exactly what I'm doing with my portfolio. That's the mentality I'm adapting here. Because for the next 4 years, somewhere down the line, the money's going to shift towards cryptos and altcoins. Okay? That's if Bitcoin holds, of course, the new all time highs. So that's me done. Appreciate you guys for watching. See you guys next time. Let me know if you're huddling like me, because I am. And after this video, we'll go back to our stock market videos and wait for the big, I guess, breakthrough. And if we get that earlier before the stock market correction, then of course I'll come back to make another